Alright, what's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to be bringing you guys my personal top 5 most motivational / life-changing videos on the internet that I've ever seen. Now, I watch a lot of motivational, inspirational, spoken word videos. I just watch a ton of videos in general. I mainly got into it because I saw some spoken word videos and I saw some motivational videos back in the day, and I just thought that was really cool, and so I actually started writing scripts for videos like that myself. And people who have been subscribed to my channel for a while know that I actually make videos like that try to change people's views on things. I like to make spoken word videos that kind of, I don't know, they either inspire people or they just kind of change the way that someone looks at a situation, I guess. That's what I really like to do, is open up another viewpoint, kind of. So these 5 videos are the 5 that stand out the most in my mind when I look back and I think about all the videos that I've seen. These are the 5 most life-changing videos that I can personally remember. Now, you might not personally agree, you might have seen one that I haven't seen, but I've seen a lot of them, so I thought I would just share them with you guys because for me, they helped me a lot. Like when I used to be kind of depressed during the basketball season, like I explained in many videos, I used to be pretty depressed for a couple years, and these videos really helped me out, and they actually helped me get like a lot better at basketball. And whenever I need a reminder, I can just watch one of these videos, and not necessarily just for motivation, but I can watch one just to become a better person and to pursue what I want to do and everything like that. So the last thing I have to say before I get into this is, if you guys have any others besides my 5 that you guys think are like life-changing videos where after you watch it you'd never think about something the same, please leave it in the comments down below. I really would love to watch it if I haven't seen it already. But anyways, getting in, the first one is called Dear Future Generations and is by a guy named Prince EA. Now, I've raved about Prince EA so many times on my channel. I love him to death. He's one of my favorite YouTubers, and his video called Dear Future Generations, which is playing in the background right now, is just so life-changing for me personally, because honestly, I never really realized the impact that I had on like the environment and just the lives of everyone around me, not just myself, because I'm lucky that I live in a place where like the pollution and the environment isn't really too bad, but it really opened my eyes to the impact that I can have on other people around the world just by my own actions. I mean, I don't want to try and explain the entire video for you guys because I want you to go watch them for yourself. If I were you, I would go watch all of these 5. I really do think they'd be like life-changing for you, but I don't want to explain the whole thing. But essentially, it's a spoken word video, which I absolutely love. It's really creative. It's kind of like a rap, but it's like a slow poem with a beat in the background, and it's just amazing, well edited. It's very professionally put together, and essentially he's just saying the impact that we have on the environment is going to affect the future generations, and so he's like kind of apologizing. But I just thought it was really cool, so it definitely deserves the number 5 spot, so go check it out if you haven't seen it yet.
Due to rising sea levels. And Sarah Palin, you said that you love the smell of fossil fuels. Well, I urge you to talk to the kids of Beijing who are forced to wear pollution masks just to go to school.
Now, the next video is called Time vs. Money by a guy named Solely Breaks. I've also raved about him so many times on my channel. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you want to watch any of these videos, I'll link them all in the description in order from 1 to 5. I'm going right now from 5 to 1. I'm going like my least favorite to my favorite. But anyways, this video called Time vs. Money by Solely Breaks is just a regular vlog. He's just standing in front of his camera, kind of just speaking his mind, but he gives this really creative analogy or metaphor. I don't know what the technical term is. Sorry, excuse my ignorance, but I don't know what the real term of what he does in the video. It's really creative, but essentially he gives this example of someone getting a bunch of money all the time, and then he flips it around into time, and it just blew my mind like after watching that. And it'll just make you more productive watching the video. It'll make you a way more productive person and make you value the time that you have so much more.
What if I told you that every single week you actually do have £10,080 deposited into your account, but it's in the strongest currency on the planet, time? I'm telling you now, time is the most valuable asset you can own.
Now, coming in at number 3, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this because this is a lot more popular than any of the other videos on this list. It's called How Bad Do You Want It by a guy named Eric Thomas. He's the speaker at least. But anyways, if you guys haven't seen this, it's essentially a video. It kind of relates to like workout and to like sports and stuff, but you can also relate it to anything else in your life. And it's essentially him. He's a motivational speaker, and he's kind of just explaining if you want something, what you're going to have to sacrifice in order to achieve that. And I used to watch that. I mean, all of my friends would watch that when like during basketball season or before tryouts when we were working out. Like anytime you need a little reminder on how hard you need to work, you can just watch that. It's absolutely amazing.
So the young man got there at 4 a.m. He all ready to rock and roll, got on the suit, should have wore shorts. The old man grabs his hand and said, how bad do you want to be successful? He said, real bad. He said, walk on out in the water. So he walks out into the water. Watch this. When he walks out.
Now coming in at number 2 is a video called What If Money Was No Object by Alan Watts. And I just love videos that change people's views on things, like I said at the beginning, and this is exactly a video like that. He starts the video by giving an example of how kids in our generations never really pursue their dreams or passions because they don't believe they can make money out of it, and they just want to get a job that can make them enough money so that they can live happily. And then he essentially explains that if you have a job that you don't like but it makes a lot of money, then you're just making money to live, but you hate doing it just so you can live and keep doing something you don't like doing. And he kind of just flips that around. He says, do what you want if money was no object. I'm not going to try and explain it any more than that. You guys can go watch it for yourself. It's just amazing. And I love videos like that because they really remind me that I should just do what I want, because it's one lifetime, so you might as well do what you can now.
When we finally got down to something which the individual says he really wants to do, I will say to him, you do that. And forget the money. Because if you say that getting the money...
Anyways, coming in at number 1, in my personal opinion, the most life-changing video that I've ever seen on the internet is called The Time You Have in Jelly Beans by a guy named Z Frank or Zeph Frank. I don't really know how you say his name, but essentially he gets a ton of jelly beans and just pours them on the floor. And at the start, you don't really know what he's talking about. And I don't really want to explain the whole thing because I want you guys to watch it. It's a lot better if you just experience it yourself. But he essentially gives another analogy, or I don't really know what the word is, but an example of your life, and he relates it to jelly beans. And it's just, I don't know. I don't want to tell you. I want this number 1. I want you guys to go watch it for yourself. I don't want to explain it for you. But I promise you, after you watch it, you will value your time and you'll just be mind blown with like everything that he says in that video.
At the moment, this is the time that we have left. And this is, on average, what we will do with all that time. We will be asleep for a total of 8,477 days. If we're lucky, some of that time we'll be sleeping next to...
That's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, if you guys have a different opinion on this or different videos that you think should be in the top 5, let me know in the comments down below. I might make a second episode of this. I don't really know. Please go check out the videos in the description. They definitely deserve the views, and you guys will definitely benefit from watching it. So that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch in the description down below. Other than that, hope you guys have a good day, and peace out.